Hello friends and welcome back to ReddX, your source for the freshest daily cringe content anywhere on the internet. Promise, swearsies, it's just a fact and it's totally science. Go ahead and look it up if you want. Today we're jumping into r/neckbeard stories. It's been a couple weeks since we've been here and I'm sort of starting to miss it. As soon as we get into it, I'll probably realize why it's been a couple of weeks since I've been here, because this does provide some very pure, unadulterated cringe. It's a lot to handle on some days, but today I think I'm strong enough. I bulked up my mental fortitude by drinking some Johnny Walker Red Label, and we're gonna just dive into it and hope that it doesn't go as horribly as it goes sometimes. People on the Twitch chat hanging out with me, watching me vet all this stuff, so it's not gonna be a surprise to them, but it'll be a surprise to you as to what's in here, so I hope that you will enjoy it. Let's go ahead, get some plugs and disclaimers out of the way, and then we will dive into some of this r/JustNeckbeardThings cringe. I think I said just Neckbeard stories at the beginning. That's incorrect. Oh, we got some gold from Tumblr to start out. The funniest part about Unlikable Geek Men is that they are fully convinced that people don't like them because of their hobbies. They cannot even begin to process the idea that comics and D&D have in fact always been kind of cool. Wrong. That part of your statement objectively wrong, okay? Did you live through the 80s, 90s, early 2000s? Comics and D&D have only really entered the mainstream culture within the past decade or so. And now you're like, yeah, I secretly liked it all along. Well, would you suffer the bullying that came along with it? No, you probably wouldn't. I don't like that already. It might be their personalities that are repulsive. I mean, that part's true. The combined unwavering ego/persecution complex is unreal. I was socially rejected because I like video games. No, Tyler, you were socially rejected because you turn every conversation you have into a competition and you call women females. I don't know about all that. She does make a few salient points here, but honestly, I think that you were pretty young and raised in the era when comics and D&D were suddenly a cool thing to be into. But as an old head, let me tell you that the persecution complex is there for a reason, okay? It doesn't help. Maybe it does have something to do with the fact that toxic people can't see that they're toxic. But for you to be like, yeah, that's the one and only reason and it's undeserved, I don't agree with that part. Also, probably don't reblog yourself on Tumblr to like amp up your original post, because that seems like a pretty weird thing to do. It would be like if I quote retweeted myself on my Twitter and just continued my point. Like at that point, just make a thread or something. Do they not have threads on Tumblr? Even just like as separate statements, they're fine. Like I said, she does make some points, but I'm very loath to agree all the way. Being a socially isolated nerd is sort of like an Ouroboros, you know, chicken or the egg type of question, right? Like I said, now that it's a bit more mainstream, maybe it's not the same story. But back in the day, like, did you get into D&D because you were a nerd, or were you a nerd because you got into D&D? And the answer to that is yes. All right, we're moving on. I can't harp on this one too much. We are sorry that we have to say this, but unfortunately, people's personal hygiene is starting to degrade. Where was this posted? For the benefit of all, please bathe yourselves and wash your clothes, because no one wants to have an embarrassing conversation about body odor, which results in you being asked to leave and to not come back until you are, cleaner. Please think about yourself and others. We all have to share this gaming space, and it's not nice for others to have to put up with your lack of personal hygiene. Thank you for taking the time to read this, and we hope you enjoy your time here, the staff of Harlequins. I think this poster should just be like default on the wall of every single gaming shop out there, because it always seems to happen. The problem is, that sign can't stop me because I can't read.
That sign can't stop me because I can't read.
Oh my God, man. I don't know how bad it has to get that you just have decided to forgo personal hygiene entirely. No clean clothes, no nothing, but this Magic the Gathering tournament shall surely soothe what ails me. I don't know if that's how it works, man. Maybe you should work on yourself a little bit more, man. This is a hot summer, bro. Won't you feel so much better if you take a little shower? If you're wearing clothes that aren't all hot because they're gross and stinky? I don't know, I just couldn't do it. There was a point in my life where I was a stinky boy, and then I realized that being clean feels a lot better, and I never looked back. So just try it out. Give yourself a week of being clean, and you won't be able to go back. Matter of fact, I'm gonna recommend putting this up like everywhere out there, okay? Let's add it to that no shirt, no shoes, no shower, no service. You gotta go. I understand that you want to be here, but if you really want to be here, you need to take care of yourself first. Thank you. I like how they included think about yourself and others. I'm sure they only think about themselves. They got a deck max, their green and black magic decks to Magic Mog, the other Magic Chads or something like that. It's just not worth it, man. Take 15 minutes out of your day to shower. Take another minute or two to brush your teeth. You feel so much better, I swear. Best of luck to Harlequins and their staff. I hope that this side is successful, but honestly, it's probably going to take a lot more awkward conversations about body odor, if I'm quite honest. Well, this is, yeah, Big Bang Theory. Hey! An incel made this comparison, I guarantee that. Him! PhD in experimental physics, stable life, heavily cultivated, family hated him, still got ahead. Oh, we're getting into some like Big Bang Theory lore. I think I've watched probably 2 episodes and I hated it the whole way. Really, canned laughter gets me more than anything, but on top of that, the show just isn't really that funny. Classmates and environment hated him, still got ahead. Spent his teens and youth working his ass off to succeed. Terribly hardworking, pays for her stuff, polite and dedicated. Why don't you marry him, bro? He's simping super hard for this main character, the Big Bang Theory. I don't know his name. I just know what he looks like. And yeah, he looks like that guy right there. Her. Train wreck of a person. Awful job performance. Terribly uncultivated. Family loved her. Still failed. Classmates and environment loved her. Still failed. Spent her teens and youth partying and crossing her fingers to avoid pregnancy. Oh, did they cover that in the show? I think you're taking the lore like an extra step at this point, but okay. Lazy as hell, doesn't even pay for her own stuff, loud and often insufferable. I mean, I feel the need to point out to you that this is all just a TV show. None of this is actually real life, and you're extrapolating it into like what is supposed to be a real life lesson from the Big Bang Theory. Stop it, bro. You are looking way too deep at this. But for some fucked up reason, he's lucky to have her. And everyone believes that she's too good for him. God damn, dude. I don't know nothing about the Big Bang Theory, like, fan base or whatever. Nor do I really want to. Does anybody actually think this? He puts loud and insufferable under her like the rest of the Big Bang Theory cast isn't exceedingly loud and insufferable. I don't like this show. I don't understand how people can sit there and really get heated over it. Who really cares, man? Obviously, these 2 fictional characters were written to be together, so why you gotta like try and tear it apart, okay? Just look at the overarching message of the show. Bazinga! Doesn't that speak to your heart? Isn't that deep and fucking meaningful? Maybe the real Bazinga was the friends that we made along the way. The real question here is why isn't David dating Darlene anymore? You wait till Mr. Connor finds out, all right? Just pepper in some Roseanne references into a ReddX video. Why not, you know? That is the guy, is it not? So cool. I love old man references. Yes! If you get that, then you're old like me, and that's beautiful. Bless up. Let's move on. I can't talk about this anymore. It's a stupid show. Fight me in the comments.
Hey, it's Drake, everybody. Tried to airdrop this woman a pic of herself because she's a dime.
Drake, bruh, you 35. How are you still doing some creepy shit like this? Like, if you airdropped her a picture of you, maybe that would have worked. But instead, you're like creeping in whatever cafe this is, sending like I'm watching you type of pictures to her. Honestly, she ain't even a dime. She's like mid at best. It's sad. How down bad Drake gotta be to be like, yeah, this chick right here. And then to post it up on Snapchat or whatever the hell this is. Ooh. Bro, you okay? Are you doing okay over there? God damn it, dude. Honestly, the weird part is that, you know, she's sitting there with somebody, boyfriend, husband, brother, we don't really know, but it's pretty weird, disrespectful to try and creep on this girl while she's sitting there with somebody else. I guess he knew that if he sent a picture of his face, she'd be like, hey, check this out. Drake sent me a picture of himself. Or rather, she'd probably believe that somebody sent her a picture of Drake, right? Nobody's actually gonna believe that he's out here airdropping photos of himself or of other people to themselves. Like, this is really just creepy. I don't understand how you thought this would be a good idea. You need to take a break, Drake. Drake walking around out here in Drake world, okay? Doesn't understand how the rest of us live anymore. He was a child actor, okay? You think a child actor is gonna grow up to be a well-adjusted human? Not generally. I don't know. I guess I suspect, I mean, I never really thought about it, but if I did think about it, I would have suspected some stuff like this going on. But really, this is living proof, and I hate it. Drake going full creep, full neckbeard, and I don't know how to deal with that. You know how I deal with it? I came up with the way to deal with it. You Alt F4. You never look at this again. That's fine. I'm not gonna come after Drake because his lawyers, whew, way better than what I could afford. So see you later. Oh, look at this comic. What a beautiful masterpiece this is. Take this job and shove it.
Hey there, Becky. Let's go check out that hit movie.
It's a nice offer, but I'm too busy. Hello, human resources? Bro, look at Becky. Becky looks horrible. I mean, everybody in this comic really looks horrible, but she got like this just sack of potatoes body, her nose and stuff like that. I mean, the dude got a potato face too, to be fair. Maybe the guy just can't draw. What's up with the stick arms? I got a lot of questions here. I guess we'll just try and take the message away, okay?
So, you still coming over later to hang out with me and that other girl? Oh, she's hanging out with Party Demon, whoa!
You are so bad, Dirk. Of course I am.
You're one of our best managers, but we're gonna have to suspend you.
Oh my god, the injustice of it all.
But I didn't do anything except ask if she wanted to see a movie.
Yeah, but you're blurring the line between, like, you know, worker and manager. It's an inappropriate thing to do. And I don't understand why you can't see that. She is like 100% correct in contacting human resources, is she not?
She says she felt uncomfortable. But this girl barely comes to work on time and gossips more than she works. I bust my behind for 60 hours a week, and this is how you repay me?
I mean, none of that really matters. If all that is the case and you are the manager, then you should have fired her, right? But you didn't, because you had ulterior motives, and somehow you think you're the good guy in all this. God, the art style is just horrible. I don't want to keep harping on that, but honestly, it makes Control-Alt-Delete feel like a freaking masterpiece. It kind of feels like it wants to be Daria a little bit. But even that's like way too good a show. I don't want to make that comparison. I'll never forgive myself.
You have to understand, women are a protected class in the new America.
Bro, they just dropped New America. Like, yeah, that's a normal thing that people say.
Some people are more equal than others.
If anybody ever said that to you, go talk to a lawyer. They will take that case pro bono. You're gonna win out pretty hard. What the fuck? I don't understand.
Hey, I'll be waiting for you, ladies.
Yeah, Party Demon's gonna get some. So get this. I got that guy suspended. What an idiot. He thinks because he's the manager, I'll go out with him. Which is, yeah, that's a horrible way of thinking. She's supposed to be the bad guy in this comic, but the way I see it, yeah, why would you abuse a position of power over a subordinate to be like, you have to go on a date with me? Good on her for telling him to go screw, you know what I'm saying?
You go, girl.
So, you going on any dates soon? What a loser, teehee. Let's go to Dirk's. Yeah, Dirk. He's giving him the dick.
I can't afford this, but I really need to get away for a while.
Yeah, flying to what I presume is Thailand because of the Great Golden Buddha. Me and my wife actually went to see that. It was pretty neat. Really, he's probably going there as a sex tourist, which is not very neat. Do not subjugate the people of the country that you're visiting. Thank you so much. Also, does it not feel like this comic is going on forever? You should have been able to do this with like 4 to 8 frames, but instead we've got, what, 20 plus? Jesus Christ. I've been corrected, it's Angkor Wat, so Cambodia. But I did see a lot of Buddhas in Thailand. It's probably actually a place that doesn't exist because as you'll see, this guy gets off the plane and finds a milady to milady, and we know that that would never happen IRL.
What's happening? Hey, handsome.
Oh! Yeah, all of a sudden you're desirable because you're exotic over here. Deep down, you're still a piece of shit, so I don't think anybody's gonna stay with you for an extended period. But hey, at least you can get a date, I guess. This is the worst thing ever. This is the worst thing ever. You know how many lame-ass fucking broke white dudes come over to the Philippines and they're like, I'm somebody here. It's like you could have been somebody in the States, but instead you aimed real low. You know what I'm saying? I had no problem getting dates in the States. I came to the Philippines because I met somebody who I really connected with. You know what I mean? If you're coming out here just looking for a date, like, yeah, you're probably a piece of shit that needs to work on yourself. So then our intrepid incel goes outside and he's like looking around, and she's like,
Hey there! Imagine finding you here. Let's hang out, and then later I'll cook you something to eat.
oh, that's so nice. This lady with spina bifida was able to find a partner. What is wrong with this? And why does it keep going? Couldn't you have done this in fewer frames? Please, I'm suffering here.
As you can see, Phnom Penh is a beautiful city.
I guess it is Cambodia now.
I can't believe how sweet you are. You mean girls aren't like this in your country? No.
But see, this is like an okay thing because he's not her superior. He's not her manager. If he got a job, became her manager, believed he was entitled to a date, then I would say that she should brush him off 100%. In the meanwhile, my goal is to bench press 200 pounds and get a man fired.
You go, girl.
What? What does that have to do with anything? This comic's so horrible. It is so horrible. And then our little incel gets a kiss from an Asian girl. He's like, take this job and shove it. And they lived happily ever after, and actually her dick was bigger than his. The end. I have no idea what was supposed to be happening in this comic. It's just like a slow motion train crash that never ended. I really wanted it to end. It was far too much. And all I'm talking about is like the events of the comic. If we're really breaking down the drawings and stuff, like, look at this chick's necklace. Is this Asian chick's necklace literally part of her shirt? Where does the back of the chain go? I don't know what's happening. Why her boobs look like that? Why she got spina bifida? The little incel that could. And honestly, this is going to encourage way more people to come over to Southeast Asia and be like, if I couldn't make it in America, I can make it there. Hey, how about you make it first and then you come over? You know what I'm saying? That's really the way that you probably want to go. If women didn't want you in the States, there's a big reason for that. And guess what? Women out here probably ain't gonna want you either. I mean, some will, inevitably. You could be their little trophy husband or whatever, but that's probably not the life that you want to live. You're not going to be good for another person, okay? You're both going to end up miserable. There's no magical transformation that happens when you get off the plane to the Philippines, all right? And again, even outside the messaging itself, just the composition of everything, the colors of everything, freaking terrible. Dude really came out here and said, blue's for boys and pink is for girls, like how it should be. I don't know what you're getting at with all this, but it's horrible. It's horrible. I hated every second of it. Please, Lord, take me away. We're done. We're done here. I can't keep going on because I really could make like a 1-hour video about this one comic. But that's not my goal, at least not today. Maybe we'll go look this guy up sometime and dig through more of his crap art. And it doesn't even look like the art is credited anywhere, so if you know who this is, let me know. Maybe we do a live stream and dig through it one of these days. But for now, I gotta go. It's over. Oh, God, I really don't know if I have the fortitude for this today. Rufus Brant out here trying to let me know how it is.
Pussy that's too tight, that's a red flag.
People just use red flag, you know? I don't even think anybody knows what it means anymore. It's lost knowledge, like who built the pyramids? Slaves built the pyramids. Millions and millions of slaves.
Chastity is a must, but if your pussy's too tight, you must have had a surgical procedure in order for you to get it that way.
What? How insecure?
Which entails that you previously slept around. It clams, and potentially, because of my size, my penis could get stuck.
Yeah, I don't think that's true. That's an inhuman level of tightness, okay? We're talking about cracking the sidewalk type of tight to get your junk stuck in there. Jesus, dude. Chastity is a must. For her or you? Because I'm pretty sure you're thinking that's only a one-way street, and I don't know if that's gonna go the way you think it's gonna go. The truth is that if she's like super, super tight, that means she ain't properly ready to roll. You know what I'm saying? You gotta foreplay a little bit more. You gotta turn her on. You gotta put some juice on it. You gotta do some more than what you're doing, which basically all this dude is doing is showing up and being like, okay, I'm getting on top now. She's like, oh God. As long as it's fast, I guess, whatever. This is some of that good old bad women's anatomy, you know what I mean? Really, all that's just muscles. If it's tight, you know, she's working on her Kegels, stuff like that. You really think a surgery is gonna change up like the pelvic floor to the point that your pencil dick's gonna get stuck in there? Get real, Rufus. Anybody that's gonna get on the internet and talk about their size probably isn't as well equipped as they would like to have you believe, all right? This dude a whole ass mess. I probably would like to go dig through his Twitter and see what's going on, but we'll save that for another day, I do suppose. For now, I think I said all I had to say. Maybe we'll get into some more bad women's anatomy because I think I have some more posts similar to this one. So let me dig for those real quick and we'll hop into it. Oh, this is far worse. You thought Rufus was bad? You just wait. You just wait!
The pressure was built up in her uterus, and she knew her period had arrived. Looking around class, everyone was focused on their work, and Mr. Johnson was flipping through his newspaper. She raised her hand and he looked up.
I need to use the restroom.
Mr. Johnson squinted. Hold it! She slunk back in her seat and clenched her pelvic muscles to stop the flow of her crimson shame.
Oh God. This is horrible. I don't think this is how any of this works.
10 minutes passed, however, and the pressure was mounting. She did a good job holding it for the time, but it was becoming a desperate situation. She raised her hand again, and Mr. Johnson misogynistically sighed.
How do you sigh misogynistically?
What?
I really need to go to the bathroom.
Fine, but you get an F for female.
This has to be parody, dude. Nobody is this stupid. Nobody's this weird. Porny fanfic directly from his mother's basement. There's just a kernel of truth just extrapolated to the point that it's ludicrous.
She frowned, but she had no choice. She made a mad dash to the bathroom, breaking her heels along the way, which flattened her shoes enough to gain more speed. As she ran towards the bathroom, her heaving, ample breasts, filled with milk, bounced and sloshed back and forth in her bra. Oh, God.
Please take me away, Lord. I've had enough. That's about it. How did her breasts become filled with milk? Is that just a thing that happens? It only happens when she runs.
Thankfully, she made it in time before the woob made a bloody explosion.
No, none of this is correct. What is the point of writing this? Is it supposed to be tongue-in-cheek? If so, like, what's the point? I guess for the lulz. I don't know what's happening. Please make it stop.
She inspected her panties in the stall and sighed in relief. Thank you, Kegels.
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't think that this is what Kegels is used for, right? He even spelled it wrong. Probably not on purpose. God damn. I don't know if I can finish. We're almost there. I can finish. It's fine.
She pushed and peed the blood hard into the toilet.
Peed the blood hard into the toilet. What?
Making it look like a murder scene all over the porcelain walls.
Does she have a UTI or? I got a lot of questions about what's going on here.
Now to plug herself up.
Oh God, my spine is powder. I can't do it anymore.
She pulled a tampon from her purse and opened the packet. Perspiration beaded on her forehead as she examined the phallic shape.
Oh my God, dude. You realize that's just the applicator, the actual never mind. I'm not gonna explain this.
As she pushed it inside, she let out a gasp and then a moan. Oh, Mr. Johnson would never know the wonders of being a woman.
What? Oh, what? Excuse me, everyone. I need to go curl up in the shower and try and scrub this out of my brain. No matter how hot the water gets, no matter how much soap I use, I just can't get it out. At least we're suffering together, right? Goodbye, everyone. I'll remember you all in therapy. 623 laughing emojis, 417 comments. God, what I wouldn't give to go take a look around that comment section. This is the worst. I hate it. I think it's supposed to be ironic, sarcastic, but I can't discern the reason. Why would you write something like this? What are you doing out here? Oh, is this supposed to like be a message to Mr. Johnson in some way or shape or form? I'm just so lost, man. I don't think I really want to expend the brain power to figure out what exactly the hell is supposed to be going on here. It's a cringe post. It is a non-diluted, highly concentrated cringe post, and it worked. It worked on me real good. I hate it. None of this is how women work. I assume that poor woman has a UTI. The dude has never seen a tampon, doesn't know how it works. Jesus, I just want to walk around the comments section for like 5 seconds. Please, but I'm scared to look this up on Facebook. I don't know from whence it came, but let's send it back to the depths of hell right now. It's over. It's over. We gotta go. That's enough of this. This madness.
Hi. Hello?
Stop texting me.
You shut up, woman! You're probably texting some rude guy with an IQ of 6. Stop texting me!
I mean, she's texting you to tell you to stop texting her, so technically she is texting somebody with an IQ of 6, right? Is all that tracking?
You're just mad because I'd actually treat you right. You lost your chance. Crying, laughing emojis.
But he wasn't actually laughing, was he? He's just so salty that she let him know point blank, hey, I don't appreciate whatever the hell this is supposed to be.
How dare you?
Honestly, you should be appreciative that somebody's telling you like it is. They didn't lead you on and be like, oh, how's your day? Yeah, totally, it's great. She's just like, no, I don't want to talk to you. Full stop. She's doing you a favor, honestly. Try not to waste any of our time. And you should say thank you. Next time, just be like, okay, sorry about that. And then maybe she'd want to talk to you after you took it with some grace. But now she knows that she did the right thing. She's like, yeah, that dude had a meltdown afterwards. I ain't having none of that. The biggest mystery to me is how he thought that this was going to work. He pulled the mask off. He's like, I'm a great guy, you bitch. And she's like, oh, thank God. I really dodged the cannonball there. Not even a bullet, full-fledged cannonball. He's not quite destructive enough to be a nuke. Not yet. But he's working on it. Don't you worry. It's ridiculous. Go ahead. Tell me that you can't handle rejection without outright telling me that you can't handle rejection. Got a lot of growing up to do, bro. He got the response, just wasn't the response that he wanted. So why not have a full-blown meltdown right there in the DMs? And thankfully, this cringe was shared for all of us to enjoy. So partake of it and let us all give thanks. I think the cringiest part probably is that all of the timestamps are like a minute apart. This exchange took place like lightning fast. And I guess that wasn't fast enough for him. He got places to be. Well, so do I, stupid. So see you later.
Females of Reddit. What's the sexiest thing a plus-sized gamer gentleman has told you that has made you want to immediately have sex with him and be his girlfriend?
On r/askreddit.
Oh, God.
Very subtle, user Cacti Bob. I want to find this thread. I want to see just how off the rails it went in only 59 comments. This is absolute madness. Let's go ahead and look up user Cacti Bob. This user has been deleted. Yeah, that makes good sense. God, I love it. That is just the cherry on top, isn't it? This dude's really out here like trying to get some tips or something like that. It's not gonna work. No tip in the world is gonna make this happen for you, especially as long as you're referring to yourself as a plus-sized gamer gentleman. God, that hurts. That hurts, man. Honestly, I probably should do some Ask Reddit. There's some interesting threads in there. Like this one. I don't know, man. Illusion 100. Speechcraft 100. Sneak 100. You got everybody fooled, Cacti Bob. Great job. And all that after referring to women as females of Reddit. Yeah. He probably deleted this because he got a girlfriend. He's like, I guess I don't need my Reddit account anymore. That's what happened. That's the positive spin that we need. That's what I'm gonna go with. So good job, Cacti Bob. Great job to all the users of Reddit for helping him out. Jesus. Somebody save me. I need saving, just like you guys saved Cacti Bob from a lifetime of loneliness. This hurts, man. This hurts real deep. I gotta go. That's it. I got nothing else to say. Richard, 37. Oh, 37 years old and single. Gosh, I wonder why.
I'm looking for a traditional woman. Close to this definition, but exact.
Close to this definition, but exact.
What?
Bro can't even form a proper sentence. What you doing out here, dude?
I'm an alpha male type.
I'm sure you are. Yeah, Richard. What's his last name? Head? Cheese?
I have my career in my own company. I have my own place, vehicles, and success.
Yeah, but still you're single. Isn't that so weird? I wonder what is missing from the equation. Like, you know, a fucking personality.
I need a woman to complement my life and achievements. I would like a kind, loving woman, as well as submissive and compliant. Not in a bad way.
God, dude. Yeah, I want a woman who doesn't form her own troublesome opinions. Are you kidding me, bro? See, if we translate that a little bit, what he's really looking for is a dog. A dog that can clean up after him. I'm telling you, there is a reason that he's approaching 40 and still hasn't found anybody. Own my own company? He's like, yeah.
Have you guys ever heard of Lululemon? Do you know about doTERRA? Would you like to join my reverse funnel system?
It's a pyramid scheme, isn't it? He's just out here doing him, you know, being a boss bitch, whatever.
I need someone that will trust me and allow me to lead, and they will follow. I'm always honest, whether it hurts your feelings or not.
All right, well, honestly, why do you spell weather incorrectly? Why are you using the wrong weather? Through rain or shine, I'm going to hurt your feelings. I have no tact, is what that means. Honestly, I would like to know more about you, Richard. Like, for example, how did you think that you were gonna go find a trad woman on Tinder, of all places? Like, you can't just go out and meet somebody at like a normal place, grocery store, Barnes and Noble, the places that people go, you know, for a seemingly normal relationship. He just wants people to be impressed by these things that he supposedly has. He's got no personality outside of defining himself as an alpha male, which that right there, nah, deal breaker. If you're an alpha, you don't really have to go around telling people that you're an alpha. As a matter of fact, that seems just the slightest bit sus.
I'm just looking for a chick out there who knows how to read her Bible and doesn't question me on nothing.
Like, well, what if you're objectively wrong?
I said don't question me on nothing.
I think it's good to have a partner with, you know, her own brain, somebody who can call you out on your bullshit, stuff like that. But apparently Richard, nah, he ain't having it. He's too good for all of that. And that's why he's probably going to be single for a very, very long time to come. I really like how the photos crop, too, to just show off, like, his gigantic neck beard. The only good thing I can really say about Richard is at least he wears his safety belt. Good job on you, Richard. You see, my wife lets me be the head of the household. I get to wear the pants when we're out and about. Everybody's like, oh, look, you're in charge. Then we get home, she's in charge, okay? I give her the pants because honestly, I'm not that capable of wearing them. Okay, she does a whole lot better with heading the household, and that's absolutely fine. I'm essentially just a giant man-child. I want to buy a bunch of video games and bullshit. I'm like, I want to buy an electric guitar. She's like, we have to pay the power bill. You know what I mean? It's okay to let wifey take the lead. Really, what you're saying when you say traditional woman is biblically and archaically subordinate to her husband, right? Essentially what you're looking for is just a love doll, a real doll that is breedable, that can have your little neckbeard babies. And I ain't having it. It's not a bad thing to be conservative, traditional. I think I am rather so. But there's a certain way that it's okay to do that. And the way that you're doing it, I don't know, man. It just seems pretty toxic to me. You want a woman that will allow you to lead and they will follow? No, woman is not supposed to be behind. Woman is not supposed to be in front. Woman is supposed to be on your side. Now I'm talking like a caveman. Woman, I keep woman at side. I don't drag her around by her hair. She could drag me around by my hair, but, you know, I'm kind of into that, so... I don't know. This seems like a whole ass mess. Probably somebody will go on a date with him from Tinder and they'll realize that, it ain't all it's cracked up to be. I gotta get the hell out of here. How can you possibly take pride in being an alpha when you're too cowardly to perceive anybody around you as an equal? You know what I mean? Just a little bit of food for thought, Richard. Good luck with your life and that. Now I gotta go. Hey, everybody, check it out. It's a tweet from Belle Delphine. Yeah, we haven't heard from her in a little bit, right? She took the mask off. She's like, actually, it's just the character I play. And everybody's like, oh, whatever. Lost interest 100%. But to be honest, she made her millions already. I wouldn't want to keep playing that character anyways. I'll be like, all right, I'm out. Deuces, losers. But she tweeted and said, not to sound too slutty, but I'd play with your hair and listen to your problems. Oh, forsooth! That is far too much, Miss Delphine. Ooh. She's also going to show some ankle. Oh! Ooh! Handholders indeed.
My problem is you won't show us your feet.
Oh, God. Now, see, we had Richard, the Giga Alpha, and now we've got the Simp Lord Omega rolling into Belle Delphine's tweets. And none of these is a good look, all right? Call me a fence sitter if you must. I don't know about any of this. I can't. I just can't.
Every single time you tweet, I beg and beg and beg for you to show us your feet. But you just ignore me. I wish you would just notice me. I also sometimes recommend future products that you could sell, like the life-sized realistic sex doll.
Oh, God. I don't think she's actually looking for your input here. Free feet pics in this economy. Life-sized realistic sex dolls in this economy.
But you never notice.
I think if you validated this guy even once, if you liked his tweet even once, he would find out where you live. He would fly to your house. It is a very good idea to just let this guy seethe.
It really hurts me. I often cry myself to sleep, knowing that I mean nothing to you.
Oh, come on, don't say that. You're worth at least $30 a month.
Got him! Got him! But if you just noticed me once, you'd realize that I'm really a nice guy. One of the good ones. I can make you happy. I tell good jokes. I have a wonderful job. I can cook inedible meals.
Do you think he meant to say incredible? Or does he literally mean inedible? I don't know what's going on here. Doesn't Belle Delphine like have a boyfriend? Didn't she do like porno videos with her boyfriend? And this dude's still out here like, just notice me, please. I could make you so happy. It's like, dude, I want an equal, not somebody who's gonna let themselves be used as a dish rag. Like I said, this is completely the inverse of the previous post.
I'm very clean. I'm very organized. I will give you my undecided attention.
Undecided. This guy's Freudian slipping all over the place. Freud left all these banana peels out.
I can burn Hot Pockets for you, babe. I'll never leave you alone even for a second, babe.
Please kill me now. You're not convincing me, okay?
You will be the only thing that I will ever think about.
That sounds horrible. That sounds terrible. Get a personality outside of your partner, okay? Please, for God's sake.
I love you, Belle. I just wish that you would love me back.
Stop wasting your time, money, energy. Like you could throw money at her if you just like to see her tits, because that's a monetary exchange. If you find value in that, then you go right ahead. But throwing money at her in hopes of it being something more, it's never gonna happen. It's never going to happen. Belle Delphine literally does everything for the views and the clout and the money that comes from all that. She has gone on record saying how she started out to be all ironic and make a point about how freaking ridiculous this whole simp culture thing is, and she would intentionally do anything which was weird as hell and controversial just to be like a troll, but somehow you haven't gotten that far. You don't see it for what it is, and you're like, if I just give her enough money, maybe she'll like one of my tweets. It's a horrible look. I feel bad for this dude, but at the end of the day, like, how bad can you feel for somebody who keeps slapping themselves in the fucking mouth, right? I don't know, maybe this guy's into like the financial domination thing or something like that, but it's just really weird. It's completely outside of my frame of reference. Belle Delphine seems to enjoy it, you know? She hasn't disappeared from the internet. So yeah, just keep making it rain, and I'm sure she'll keep taking your money and ignoring you. It's such a weird, it's like my favorite ship dynamic, right? Yeah, this is my ship dynamic. A pay pig and the woman who ignores him. It's so out there, man. This timeline is great. Also really weird, but a lot of fun too. All right, let's head on to the next. Look at this, bro. Posted it in UC Irvine class of 2020 Facebook group. Yeah, you probably don't want to do that. Just let everybody in the group know what a weirdo you are.
Shout out to that plain-looking white girl I saw making out with an Asian boy near Student Center yesterday.
He makes sure to call her plain looking. Like, this is probably a chick that he's had a crush on, and he saw her kissing an Asian boy, and his heart just broke. He's like, oh my God, how could this happen? Let people date who they want to date, bro. Why is this a problem?
Nobody thinks you're cool or edgy.
What? Really? That's the leap in logic that you made? Is she's only making out with him in order to be cool or edgy? It's not possible that she just maybe likes that dude. That's like so inconceivable to you.
Inconceivable! Plus, you seem to be way overdoing it. Like you were putting on a performance.
Like, that's how you view it. But obviously she's having a good time. I guess they were just making out so awesome that it deserved being shouted out in this Facebook group.
No girl I ever kissed has been into it like that, so it must have just been a show.
Maybe you suck at kissing, bro. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
We just know none of the white guys wanted you now, so now you have to settle for a little Asian boy.
Oh, he's hurt. He is so hurt. He's fucking attacking every race out there. If you're so insecure that you won't, like, kiss a white girl because she dated outside of her race before she dated you, like, what's wrong with you? That's all I really got to say. That is something deeply wrong within yourself. You ain't out here speaking for all white guys. I'm gonna let you know that right now. You ain't out here speaking for all gray-skinned, no-eyed alien people either. So, put that in your pipe and smoke it.
And to the little Asian boy, you probably had to strive for so long to get a white woman to notice you.
Jesus, he is so hurt. Have you ever seen somebody this jelly? I don't think you're ready for this jelly. Christ. And
the girl you're making out with isn't even that hot. She looks like a feminist heartbeat with badly colored hair.
Oh my God, dude. You're just coping so hard right now. Take a deep breath of that copium, my dude. Everything's gonna feel better in the morning. Make sure you post up your racist views on Facebook too, so everybody can see how not jealous you are. Totally for reals. This is horrible. I hate it, dude. It's also hilarious, but like for somebody to put themselves on blast so hard over nothing. I'm at a loss.
Meanwhile, your Asian girls are famous for being white man worshippers.
What the hell? So that's a point of pride for you. You could have the Asian women, but Asian men can't have white women, right? He's so stupid. What is the point you're trying to make? Please get to the point that you're trying to make, because I think I'm dying inside right now.
All the dating app data shows it.
Oh yeah, he's perused the data, you guys. Definitely believe it, because yeah, he said it.
All the interracial marriage statistics show it.
Are we going into statistics and shit? I don't know what point you're trying to get at. What are you trying to accomplish here? Can you just sum up your views in the first sentence so I don't actually have to read the whole thing? Ugh,
Right now, make a Tinder profile with an average white guy or an average Asian boy and see who gets more matches from Asian girls. The results will shock you, winky face.
Yeah, he's clickbaiting this shit. You won't believe your eyes.
So yeah, keep making out with that white woman. We all know that it won't fucking last.
What?
What?
Bro,
What?
I think the data out there almost shows empirically that nobody wants this guy in particular. It has nothing to do with the race of himself or women out there. It's the fact that his personality is disgusting. And somebody replies to the post saying, what's the goal that you're trying to achieve by making this post? And that is 100% my feeling on the matter. I don't understand the point except for showcasing what a little person you are. How jealous that you saw an Asian guy making out with one of your white girls. Like, white girls don't even want you, bro. If it was so easy for you to pick up Asian chicks, don't you think you would be involved with an Asian chick to the point that you wouldn't even notice somebody else making out near the student center? But instead you're seething, you gotta make a post on Facebook, and you're really not helping your case, man. This is one of the worst things that you could possibly do for yourself. Now everybody in the class of 2020 recognizes you as that, like, racist weirdo who is obsessed with an Asian guy making out with a white girl. Probably what it really is he wants to date that Asian dude, but the white girl got there first. He's got a crush on somebody in this scenario. Nobody just comes out of the gate and starts making a post like this. Especially publicly, in a group full of people that you go to college with. Oh God, dude, I can't sign off on any of this. You have just shot yourself, not even in the foot, you shot yourself right in the face. You're gonna be a pariah for the rest of college. I guess it's class of 2020. You don't have to interact with these people anymore, but you burned a bunch of bridges that you didn't have to burn. I don't know, man.
Why he get smooch, me want smooch.
Yeah, I know. Just do better. Maybe you'll find it, but pulling your whole ass out right in the middle of the internet like this, it's not the way to go about it, my dude. You got a lot of stuff to figure out about yourself. And he's relatively young, I guess. Just out of college, whatever. But time's running out, okay? You are past the grace period as far as I'm concerned. And I really do hope that you get it figured out. I don't know how high my hopes are because you seem really deep into your statistics or whatever, but maybe. Hope beyond hope. That's what we do around here. All the dating statistics says he has 0 bitches. Nor will he ever on an infinite timeline. All right, we'll do one more post and then I'm gonna get out of here for the day. This is a beefy ass episode, man, but I got no regrets. I mean, I have a few, mostly about the exploding uterus full of blood or something like that. I can't scrub it out of my mind. I'm ruined. Let's continue on.
Won't be on Facebook or social media for a few days, guys, as I'm having legal troubles. I'd like to settle the case here to calm the rumors down a little bit.
Okay, first of all, if you're having legal troubles, never talk about it publicly. That should have been like the first thing that your lawyer told you, okay? Keep a fucking lid on it. But not this dude. He going out here making a whole social media post that the prosecution will definitely use to nail his ass to the wall. Terrible. It's terrible already.
Yeah, I did try to break into a girl's house.
Oh, God. He going to jail.
I'm going to jail! Which sounds bad when you put it in those terms, but I was just trying to sneak in flowers to surprise her.
I don't think the reason matters very much, does it? This is breaking and entering.
But I didn't take anything. I only left things.
We don't care. Here's your 6x6 cell. Meet your roommate. God damn.
I used a homemade mechanism for a key and set off an alarm in the house, which alerted the police. I'm now in trouble with the parents and the PD, but I'm working on getting it sorted.
Yeah, you definitely seem like you have the mental faculties to get this sorted all by yourself. Definitely don't talk to a lawyer. Represent yourself in court. This is an open and shut case as far as I'm concerned. Just plead guilty. Throw yourself on the mercy of the court, okay? There's no way you're gonna get it sorted. You're definitely doing some time.
I just want everyone to know that I meant no harm. And in my personal opinion, what I was trying to do was heartfelt and sincere. People didn't see it that way, unfortunately.
Did you think that they would? Oh my god, dude. I don't understand how he thinks he can defend himself. He's like, yeah, it was just heartfelt, okay? I'm in love. You guys never been in love. It's like, well, I've been in love, but I ain't never broken into no bitch's house before. Maybe go outside with a boombox on the lawn. Throw rocks at the window. Like, that's about as much as you could get away with, right?
I just hope me and that girl can be friends after all this.
Nope. Restraining order.
And hopefully grow close to something more. I hope you guys don't think I'm weird or anything.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit.
I'm just trying to show there's still some good guys in this world.
God, dude. By breaking into her house. Yeah, only the best guys do that. You don't know my commitment. I broke into her house with a knife, but I had the best intentions. Oh, well, I don't see anything wrong with that. Not guilty. This, I guarantee this dude got taken down. This Facebook post alone in court is enough to sink whatever defense he might have had. Yeah, the next post is gonna be like, oh, that bitch, I can't believe she called the cops and got me arrested for breaking into her house. Can't she see? And I love the comments too. Seriously, delete this. You are in enough shit as it is. That's the first rule. Never talk about an open case. And he responds saying,
why should I delete this? Am I not allowed to defend myself when I've not even done half the things people are saying I've done? It's so annoying.
He's gonna get nailed to the wall, dude. This is gonna be super sad. The reason that this is like an old format kind of Facebook post, it's probably been going around on the internet for a while, and I guarantee this dude is still in jail. He did himself no favors with this. The dude responds and says, you can defend yourself all you want, but you still did a really shitty thing and now you're trying to play the victim. Posting this on Facebook isn't gonna help anything, Wayne. Oh, his name is Wayne! Oh yeah. Simping so hard, crying so much, people think that it's waning outside. And then I guess one of that girl's friends responds and says, you're kidding me. You fucking broke into her house using a screwdriver. You absolute psycho. And you think that's being a nice person? It is creepy and insane. You deserve everything you get, you idiot. Middle finger emoji. Oh my god. He got way over the line with this one. I'll tell you that much right now. I guarantee you, the moment he stepped into court, they're like, slap some handcuffs on him. I seen the screenshots. There's no way he got away with this. And it is absolutely insane for him to assume that even for a minute, that this did anything to help his case. The second the cops show up, you have the right to remain silent. Yeah, I would advise you making use of that right. being assigned a lawyer. The lawyer's gonna have a lot easier time if you make use of that right, okay? I'm not trying to help out people who break into people's houses, but Wayne, come on, dude. This is like the dumbest move that you could have made. Well, not the dumbest, obviously. The dumbest one was breaking into a girl's house so you could leave her fucking flat. Like, why not just leave it on the porch? Why not put a note or something in the door? And I don't get it, man. You know he broke in there to sniff some panties or something like that. Ugh, I hate it. You going to Wayne for a long time. I gotta stop with this. I gotta stop. This is the outro. Everything hard stop. We had a lot of posts today. A lot of them were just like a whole hot mess, but I hope that you enjoyed it in some way, shape, or form. Maybe, you know, like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't done those things already, share the video around. I would be so appreciative. If you're super brave, maybe throw it on grandma's timeline, something like that. That would be pretty cool. We've also got links in the description, plugs, playlist, podcast, Spotify, iTunes, Teespring, Amazon affiliate link, whatever, it's all down there. We've also got social medias, Twitch, as I mentioned, we live streamed this whole thing. It was very beefy. We've also got my social medias, Twitter, Discord, Facebook. Oh, and my gorgeous, wonderful, beautiful, generous channel members and Patreon patrons. I'd like to thank them as I do every episode. Jerry much, so thank you too. Billy D, Robert Waits, Carrie Sepulveda, Brandon Ashcraft, John Indoors, Phantom Danica, Train Boy, Liquor Lush Loser, Origami Steve, Skylar May, The Gypsy Barber, Fire Drake, Samantha, Death's Flagship, Bearded Snake, Buy Two, Get One Hand. Oh my God, we are growing in the YouTube members department. If you'd like to join them, do click that join button down there, and then we'll go ahead, head off into a Patreon. I'll tell you all about those beautiful people. We got Darth Luscious, Harley Hogan, Robert Waits, Camille Sarah, Chancellor Blue Kraken, Roxanne Wolf, Sim Jerry, Conrad Ingy, Captain Clown Jerry, ... ellipses, Aaron Jerry, Esteban, for all things sign, make Dayton cry fine. Oh, God. It's been a success already. Michael Shambliss, Origami Steve, Bean Tom with a bag of marbles with Del Jerry, beg for forgiveness, Silent Revolver, PCB, Fluxer, the Jerry of Industry, the original Jerry, Ravencraft, Kick Jerry, Destiny Piper, Jerry Shitsune, Salty Wizard, 211 Jerry, the two Jerrys, a very tired Jerry, a Justy Dargonian Jerry, and Frankenberry, ain't that a hiding pitch though? Assassin Bug Jerry, Aurora Wildheart, Baby Jerry, Bailey Joy, Peter Jerry, Benji and the Jets, Bill Duvik, Bitch Gremlin, Blade the Hero, Blipwood Jerry, Bronze Dragon, Catholic Jerry, Commander J Tank, Dennis Dayton, Dr. Lux, Aaron Era, Espars, Frozen Never Studio, Gento at the Doodles, commissions open. Hey Dream BR, I'm Slim Jerry, yes, I'm the real Jerry. All you want the Slim Jerry's are just imitating. Inquisitor Jerry, Irish Pirate, Iron Hollow, Irradiant Jam, JM Coon, Jerry Blacktail, Jerry Outlaw, Mother Trucker, Jerry Mile was a bullfrog, John Hero, Crewy, Cuddly Kraken, Lady in Awakening, Legitimate Girth, Miss Monday, Lord Jerry, Lucavex was a bullfrog. He was a good friend of mine. Never understood a single thing he said, but I helped him drink his wine. Like and subscribe. Lady Dix, Malama Man, Melgar the Destroyer, Metal Factor, Necromancer Nix, Needless King 89, Paragon Soul, Phantom of the Pines, Jerry Jerry Beth, Queens, Quaaludes and Quagmires, Ramtide Lacramates, Rose, Jerry Miller, Sarita the Lolita, Soxy Octopus, Scarlet Kevin, Sergeant Gay Cop, Bringer of the Law, Silo Whip, Stephanie Goodner, Synaptic Boomstick, Brilliant Tomago, Tapioca Blue, the Gypsy Barber, the Italian Greyhound Dino, the Little Sue, the Wardrobe Husky, trying to find a marble to get back to the real world. You probably don't want to blow into that balloon knot. Sticky Balloon, Vanguard Angel, Victor Cordero, Viking Jerry, Void the Comet Destroyer, Wiki Tech, Zephyr the Gargoyle or Clay, Void Sent Collector of Cringe, Commodore Mooney, Kira, not another Jerry, but he is though, Cage Alex 9, Redwin, Nog Viper, Saint Blessing Third Step, Venom Jerry, Wasabi Jerry, Jace Christensen, One Leg Jerry, the Neckbeard Hunter, a Norman Jerry, holds up a giant bag of popcorn, brought my own snacks, and I'll share, Admiral T-Tank, Amber Alder, another stupid hipster, Atomic Jerry Zilla, Bartender Kelia, Big Dad Wolf, Blueberry Apple Pie, Broken Spine, Horse Radish Cake, Jerry, California Jerry Girl, Chevron 7 Lock, Chicago Panda, Koi Dessert, sometimes, Cowbunga Cody, Crypt Titties, Define Jerry, Defter Tuna, Dopamine Dane Jerry is Dwarfy Dude, Ghost of Alpha, he cannot, Janitor Jerry is roaming the streets of Finland, hunting down the Rudo Headband, Jeffrey, Gerald of Arabia, Jerry and Tom versus Happy New Year's, Web Apocalypse, Jerry, but with two S's and an E. Say Jesse Pinkman, Jerry Springer, the results are in, you are not the Neckbeard. Yeah! Jerry the Sunday Podcast, Jerry's mom's got it going on, Jerry Aldo Rivera, Jerry Rocksters, Jerry Role Playing Game, Keaton Tails, Carrie Sepulveda, Kid Marvelous, Defender of the Innocent, Enemy to the Bearded, yeah, me too, bro, Kinsey Kid, Lucia Lovecraft, Machia CD, maybe next time you'll forget Miss Duchess, not Invisible Angel, Raptor, Seldom Dark, She's my Jerry Pie, Sky Mara Ravenswood, Snary, that's Nom Jerry, Spoonie the Rogue, Spoopy Scubby, Jerry Ton, Techno Dubs, the original Jerry, but he's not though. There are two wolves inside me, Spit Roasted Jerry, to Infinite Jerry and beyond, took care of Snowbeard, sent him back to Boof Chris Trucker, oh god, not the Love Dumpster, no! Unkale, throws 2 liter Mountain Dew, grow my Neckbeard, grow! It's Jerry time, holds ReddX Morpher, Hygiene, it's Jerry time, holds ReddX Morpher, Humility, Dilf Jerry, and thank you to my beautiful $1 patrons as well. Bless up all the Jerrys and not Jerrys alike. Thank you for doing what you do, helping the channel to thrive. If you can afford to help us out monetarily, that is huge, friends. But if you can't afford it right now, don't sweat it too hard, friends. I just appreciate you coming on through, hanging out with me, and I hope that you'll come on back and hang out with me again tomorrow. In order to do so, you need to keep yourself safe out there, wash your hands, but also take some time out and do something that you personally enjoy today. Maybe like watching some more ReddX videos, right? That'd be cool. If you made it this far in the video, I want you to comment Terraria, and I'll like and respond to you. I definitely do appreciate you guys coming through. Always remember that you are loved. You are worthy, friends. You definitely deserve it. And I shall see you in the next one. So until then, bye-bye.